Welcome back to DCeased, right here at Comicstorian. My name is Benny and I'll be your narrator for this audio drama of this chapter of DCeased. The DCeased universe is an alternate reality in which the anti-life virus created zombies on the planet, killing many of your heroes. The main storyline has already concluded and we moved into the second part of it. But the storyline, DCeased Hope at World's End, is a series of short stories telling you the side stories of things that happened during the original adventure. Today we'll be seeing what happened to the Super Sons. The Fortress of Solitude. John Kent lands in front of Cassie, telling her that he and his father were severing internet cables off the coast of Ireland. The internet is down, permanently. I'm gonna miss it, not the bit that turns people into agents of death, obviously, though. He tells her. Cassie rubs her forehead, a look of exasperation on her face. Look, I'm not quite sure how to tell you this, John, but I'm pretty sure that Damien just stole the invisible jet. Moments later, the two heroes pull up alongside Damian Wayne. You know what the problem with stealing an invisible jet is, Damian? John asks, looking at Damian, who seems to just be flying through the air while sitting. It's your visibility. Take it down, Cassie orders the young Batman. And Damian lands, stepping down the invisible stairs to stand beside his friends. Want to explain why your first act as Batman is Grand Theft Arrow? John asks. And Damian looks at them both, explaining that his mother is in Gotham. If I go back to the fortress, do you honestly think you can stop me from leaving? Damian asks John. I have X-ray vision and super hearing, John explains. Good for you. Do you honestly think you could stop me from leaving? They finally agree but admit that they're gonna go with him. They're gonna find Talia al Ghul. Do you honestly think that you can stop me? Cassie asks Damian when he begins to argue that his friends shouldn't be coming. So later, as they enter Gotham airspace, Damian tells the others that his father was keeping tabs on his mother, but he's interrupted as Cassie shouts that they have incoming. A zombified kite man rushes towards Damian, bent on his death, and with a splat, the villain smashes against the invisible jet's windshield like a giant bug. Undead Kite Man? Damian questions. Blood begins to smear as Kite Man slides down the windshield before plummeting to the streets below. Despite themselves, the young heroes begin to laugh. We have to remember to watch the Kite Man bits off the plane before we give it back to Wonder Woman. Cassie reminds them as they finally land. John finally asks why Damian and his father were keeping tabs on his mother, and Damian explains that she had arrived in the city with assassins to kill the mayor. I've missed something, haven't I? Cassie explains. My mother is Talia al Ghul, daughter of Raz, the demon's head, leader of the League of Assassins. Damian quickly explains. It's kind of a sore subject. Don't really make a big deal out of it, John whispers to Cassie. Damian motions down to the Gotham City Bank below them, explaining that it is his mother's safe house. How is the Gotham Bank a League of Assassins safe house? Cassie asks as they leap off the building. Because my grandfather owns it, Damian tells her. At the entrance to the bank, they look in to see hundreds of blighted ones inside. Damian explains that his mother will be locked inside of the panic room underneath the vault. Before his friends can react, Damian leaps into action, throwing smoke grenades and batarangs at the monsters. He's kind of infuriatingly living up to that costume, isn't he? Cassie notices. John agrees with a smile, and the two leap to help their friend. They quickly find their way through the monsters, finding themselves inside of the vault, which John can't seemingly look through. Wouldn't really be a safe house for assassins if Superman could just peek in, John. Cassie doesn't give them much more time to discuss, as she tears open the wall quickly, revealing Talia standing within, and around her, bodies of the monsters are laying on the ground dead. Miss Al Ghul, we're here to rescue you, John tells her. Talia smiles, pulling her sword from the back of one of the monsters. From a pile of monsters I just murdered. Yeah? Talia questions why Damian is with John, leaning into the young Superboy as he explains that Damian is his best friend. He's so innocent. We all can't be raised by assassins, mother. No, I suppose not. It's a shame, she tells him, before spinning around, motioning to his batsuit with the sword. And why are you wearing that? She asks. You know why, Damian tells her, looking at the floor. Shock fills her face, and she refuses to believe it. I'm going to go see him. You can come if you'd like, Damian offers his mother. And with that, the group is standing in the Batcave, looking over the graves of Bruce, Dick, and Tim. Who buried them? Cassie asks. Jason Todd. I recognize the sentiment. Dick Grayson, brother, Nightwing, the one who got to grow up. Bruce Wayne, father, mentor, bastard, Batman. Tim Drake, friend, Robin, the best of us. The moment is interrupted, though, as John scans the room with his X-ray vision, warning of an intruder behind the dinosaur. And that's when Stephanie Brown walks out. Hi. Spoiler tells them that she was hoping to find Batman. She comes forward, looking down at Damian in his Batman suit. "Damian, I'm so sorry," she tells him, pulling him into a hug. And for a brief moment, Damian is taken aback, his face showing the urge to fight against the feelings that are welling up inside of him. "It's okay. You're wearing the mask and I've got you. You can say goodbye," Stephanie whispers in his ear. And with that, tears begin to roll down his cheeks as he lets the sadness overwhelm him. "Your father made you soft," Talia huffs, and anger fills John and Cassie as they leap to their friend's defense. But Damian yells for them to stop, telling them that Talia loved his father and that she merely wishes to start a fight. "There's nothing left here. Let's go back to the fortress," Damian tells them. But Steph tells him to wait a minute as she goes back into the shadows, returning to reveal her new costume. "If you're Batman, you're gonna need a Robin," she tells him with a smile. Another short story and another tear-jerking moment from Tom Taylor. His DCeased storyline is incredible because it's not just zombies eating everyone that we know in the universe. It's just something that touches you. It's something special. It's just its own unique thing that I think we've all fallen in love with. The DCeased universe and his portrayal of our heroes if the end of the world really was here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget, next week we'll bring you more DCeased, as this is pretty much becoming an every Tuesday thing between the normal issues and then the digital issues. And on top of that, we're also bringing you Death Metal, the big series happening right now, and we've got Empire starting up over in Marvel, so that's going to be kicking off real soon. I hope you guys are as excited about all of this as I am. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate all the support you guys give us, and I'll see you next time right here.